Hello, I'm Rainbow Sprinkles. I am a disabled gamer with a big passion for gaming. This is the story of how I beat DKC for the SNES with one hand. For this game, I used this controller. It functions a bit like a Wiimote. And luckily DKC does not use many buttons. Let's begin. For those of you unaware, Donkey Kong Country is a difficult platformer. Quick reflexes are usually required for a game like this, but in many cases, I created my own strategies for consistent behavior. Take this army for example. By immediately rolling into it is placed perfectly for me to bounce off of. I saw beating this as a challenge. I did not even consider if it was possible or not. I took this challenge on slowly, one world at a time until I was finished. There exists a dev cheat that lets you start with 50 lives. As you can imagine, I died a lot, so I desperately needed the lives. I used this early on, but instead chose limitless life glitch and level later. All the early levels just require execution and practice, lots of practice. In Bouncy Bonanza, I performed the first super jump of this run. A tutorial video can be found on my other channel, link in the description. This super jump is a very simple trick that I exploit, and then if you just level up future levels in order to skip sections. In Fourth Frenzy, I execute the super jump and end up skipping most of the level. This one was a bit strict on the timing, so I needed to land first to super jump through ropes. And I say jolly, I could do a really slow but safe super jump. I use this instead of taking espresso because I have difficulty mashing. For those who don't know, you need to mash jump the water longer to clear gaps like this. The super jump is especially useful at blackout basement because blinking lights are hard in my eyes. Platform pelts are part of the trickiest stage. There's a lot of start and stop. It is easier for me to just hold the button. And yes, there is a skip, but I learned this route long before the skip was found. And that's it. Now I just beat the game. Bosses ended up being extremely easy for me. They're consistent and rigid, which is good for me because I'm not good at thinking quickly. In the end, I finally beat the game in just over an hour. Not bad considering there are 27 deaths. Please give credit where credit is due.